Did you know that there's a Lunar New Year sale currently happening at the EA store until February 20th, where you can save up to 80% on select Sims 4 titles? Don't forget to apply the code UrbanSims upon checkout. Although it isn't a discount code, I do earn a small commission, which directly supports the channel. So thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're here checking out the latest SDX drop from the Sims team, which includes a Vitiligo skin detail, or should I say Vitiligo skin details, for the Sims 4 base game. To ensure that you are indeed receiving these SDX deliveries as soon as they drop, you want to make sure that your game is regularly checking for them, or that you remember to check for them yourselves when you're aware of the drop. So in order to do this, all you need to do is just go over to the options menu, select game options, hit Sims delivery, and you might notice where it says check for Sims deliveries. I actually have mine set to never, and I have automatically download disabled. The reason for this is I've actually noticed a significant drop in lag when I don't have the game constantly checking for these updates, but I've also noticed that it's easy to forget or even miss them. So periodically you're going to want to make sure that you hit this button here that says check for new content, and when there is a new SDX drop available, it will prompt you to restart your computer. So just a little tip for you, if you are noticing some lag, go ahead, play around with this a little bit, but this is where you can come back and check for an SDX drop if you are fearful that maybe you've missed it or your game isn't recognizing it. And remember, after any edits or changes, make sure that you select apply changes. If you're wondering what exactly is vitiligo, vitiligo is an autoimmune skin disorder that causes the loss of skin color in blotches. Vitiligo occurs when pigment producing cells die or stop functioning. Loss of skin color can affect any part of the body, including the mouth, hair, and even eyes. It may be more noticeable in people with darker skin, but it isn't limited to just darker skin tones, as it affects lighter tones as well. Globally, it's estimated around 70 million people are affected by vitiligo. While there is treatment available that may help improve the appearance of the skin, there currently isn't a cure for the disease. Let's finally take a look at all of these beautiful skin details. We're going to start off with the face. So we're going to hop into face, then we're going to select skin details, and at the very bottom, you are going to find roughly 21 different variations of vitiligo just for the face. So when the Sims said we want inclusivity, we want to showcase how beautifully unique vitiligo can be, they meant it, because again, there are so many different skin details in here that you can mix and you can match and you can play around with. What I really truly appreciate is that they went the extra mile. You might notice there aren't any swatches to choose from, unlike the birthmarks, and that is because there is a type of mechanism within the vitiligo that actually conforms to your Sim's skin tones. So hear me out. Say if you were playing around with the vitiligo, maybe your Sim got a tan, or maybe you wanted to change their complexion or what have you for whatever reason, you don't have to worry about color matching the vitiligo to your Sim's skin tone. The game will automatically do it for you. Another important detail that I need to mention is that birthmarks and vitiligo within the game use the exact same mechanics, so unfortunately you won't be able to use them together. I also kind of feel like at this point we need a separate category for just face details, because this main section of the skin details is getting way too bloated, especially if you are like me and you do use custom content and you do use CC. It would be much easier to search for these items if they had their own category. To apply vitiligo to the rest of your Sim, you're just going to go into the body category and you're going to select skin details. There you will find a bunch of different options, not as many, okay, not as many as the face details, but still quite a few. So up here we have some back details. In fact, actually, I think I'm just going to remove everything off of our Sim so that you can have a clearer idea of what's happening here. But here we have like some back vitiligo that wraps around the tummy. These swatches here don't actually change the color of the vitiligo. They just give you more options in terms of their placement. So this is like another one. I love how like dainty and delicate some of these are, and then how the blotches appear a little more stark and a little more you know, I don't know how to explain it, but a little larger, I guess it would be the way to maybe articulate that. These are just so beautiful to me. I think they did a phenomenal job replicating vitiligo in the game. But anyway, let me just show you guys a couple other options I have here. Here are some for the chest area. These also do wrap around the back. And remember, I've already mentioned this, but you can indeed like mix and match these. You can apply many different skin details at once to create a truly customizable look, because vitiligo in a way kind of reminds me of like a thumbprint. It is so unique to like every individual that no spot or pattern or marking is going to be identical. And I just think that is so freaking beautiful, and it should be celebrated. And it's just really cool to see that they finally have included vitiligo into the game. Now, remember, not everybody can use custom content or CC. Sometimes I think as a community, we forget about, you know, the console players or just even the PC players who don't want to use custom content. It is so amazing that they finally get to feel the inclusivity that the game can offer without actually having to download custom content. I feel like in the past year, heck, maybe even 2 years, the Sims team has really stepped up their skin details game, and I can't wait to see what else they bring to the base game, the game in general. I'm really excited to see it. Anyways, I think I've pretty much shown you guys everything that you need to see, but I did want to get up close and personal to our model's hand so that you could see truly each area of the body can be affected by the vitiligo if you want it to be. I'm really excited that it wasn't just like one preset that you put all over your sim, but again, they have allowed the player to have, you know, true control over what their sim looks like. And I feel like that is exactly what The Sims is all about. So it's just neat. I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. And since we're on the topic of skin details, I find it kind of funny because tomorrow's video is actually a showcase full of different skin details, primarily geared towards like mid-size plus size sims, because there's some sliders and things in there that also kind of cater to different body types, but additionally some skin details as well. So hopefully you guys don't mind if I kind of post these back to back, but I filmed that video like a week or two ago, and it needs to go up because it's been sitting there collecting dust, and it just needs to happen. Anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you're thinking about this SDX drop in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.